I'm going to show you how this store made $100,000 without doing absolutely anything. And I'm going to show you exactly how they did it so that you can replicate it for free. This store has made over $265,000 with just one product that involves Midjourney. And they did it by selling Midjourney prompts. It's simply incredible. And lastly, this other store has generated more than $100,000 by doing absolutely nothing. The best part is that you can take 2 hours to set up your business, and it's all free. This method involves Etsy and Midjourney. Etsy is an online store where sellers can sell their products, and Midjourney is an AI that can generate images. The idea is simple. We're going to generate images in Midjourney and sell them as digital prints on Etsy. By doing this method, we can see that this store has made $100,000. Let's get started. The first thing is to go to the Midjourney Discord and get the images you want. To do this, you must join their Discord server with the link that I'll leave in the description. And once inside, go to a room that says Newbie. When you enter, you'll see a lot of users putting prompts and generating images. The good part is that you can take those images, which is huge. And the bad part is that when you generate images, you'll have to search for them there in the middle. And of course, others can see what you generate and take it. Midjourney becomes paid after about 10 images. But I told you, this was going to be totally free. So let's do the following. The images generated by the users are visible to you. So you're just going to take the ones you like. If you want to create the store to your liking, Midjourney's cheapest plan is $8. To generate images in Midjourney, it's as simple as typing imagine, hitting space, and entering the description of what you want. I have to warn you that Midjourney prompts are a very large world. So I recommend watching tutorials from professionals on YouTube if you want to go further. Once it returns the result, we'll get 4 images and 2 letters, V and U, below them. Next to these letters, there will be a number. And in both cases, it represents the action to apply to an image, following the numbers from left to right and top to bottom. V means variations and creates images related to the image number. For example, if we press V3, it will create 4 images similar to the third photo, which would be the bottom left photo. In this case, we would have another response with 4 new images, and we would return to the starting point with 4 images and 8 options. The 2 letters and the 4 numbers per letter. If we finally decide on an image, we will have to press the letter U with the image number we want. The letter U means upscale, and it will return our scaled image, which is the image we should obtain. Please be careful with the copyright issue, since technically, the copyright belongs to the person who generates the image with the prompt, as long as they pay a monthly fee for the use of Midjourney. If not, the copyright belongs to Midjourney. Be careful with that and use it at your own risk. Similarly, even large multinational companies almost never have problems with image copyright. So it's a million times less likely that a Midjourney user will give you problems. Once we have at least one image, we go to Etsy and create an account. We click on Sign In and Register. So far, a normal, easy registration. And that's it. You now have your account. Now all that's left is to create the store. And for that, we click on the profile photo and then sell on Etsy. Then we click on Get Started and let's do this. Here, select what you want and click on Next. We don't select anything and click on Next. Here comes the first important part of the process. You have to select the country and the currency for the country it is aimed at, and also choose the name of the store. If you're too lazy to think of a name, just go to ChatGPT and ask, write this. I'm going to create a digital art store on Etsy. Tell me several names. Select one, enter it in here, and click Next. Now, here's the most important part of the process, the listing. The 2 most important parts of the listing are the title and the description. As Etsy is a new platform, simply putting keywords in the title is the most effective, as their algorithm is not yet developed enough to understand search intent. For the description, we will use ChatGPT. And we will put the following prompt. I have an image of a psychedelic rabbit and want to sell it on Etsy. Make a description for the product. Copy and paste what it returns to us. To finish the listing, you must keep in mind that you have to put a competitive price, or no one will buy your product. You have to look at your competition's prices at first. And when you have more experience, you can evaluate for yourself what price it should have. The next step will be to fill in your tax information, your bank, and your method of payment for Etsy commissions. And all that's left is to repeat the process over and over again, promoting the products that have the most success. As a final tip, I'm going to show you how to investigate other stores to see how they've done with an application called Allura. Simply go to allura.io, register, go to the Shop Analyzer, and paste the link or name of the store you want to investigate. Once this is done, it will give us a lot of useful data about the products they have for sale, the total number of sales, or the store's revenue. The best thing about all of this is that they are public data from Etsy, and it is appreciated that a store has that transparency. In the next video, we'll see how we can make money with adult coloring books, which, believe it or not, have a huge market and are not yet saturated with competition.